Hello, today is a saxophone video I'd like to make on this channel about the small saxophone I own, Soprano, and the biggest saxophone I own, if I can get it all in the shot, a Baritone. Really go out in perspective to get a full picture, or this little thing, which is for scale that big, and the mouthpiece is that big for scale. Alright, so let's put the camera down, or an iPad to be more exact. So let's show you how this one works. So this one, the iPad is about half its size, an iPad mini. Here's a normal folder compared to this thing. This is a normal folder. This is the scale, how small this thing is. Now this is a soprano saxophone, same one as this one, the one that Kenny G plays, but in the curved format. Now the thing is, most good brands, or like the Baritone saxophone I got down over here, is made by Yamaha. Now that soprano, more in case this one, they don't make sopranos like this. They make only straight ones, and those ones are expensive, and I don't really use any soprano for any jobs. Not jobs because I don't have a job, but rather I don't play with any bands or anything with soprano. So I use this as fun. Now this is a cheap Chinese sax. I'm going to say this right now. Do not buy cheap Chinese saxophones. They are not good. This one cannot reach the high range. It can only do 2 octaves from low B flat to the normal high C. So more like 3 or 2 octaves. I can't remember. I'll give you a quick demo. And that's where it stops. And you can hit a note very slowly in E flat at the highest, high E flat side key, palm note. Now the mouthpiece on this thing is like really tiny compared to the baritones, which is a little bit wider than my hand. This thing's very fun to play. If you're kind of a nerd, like I am a little bit in sax, and you like saxophones, this is a cool saxophone to get. So anyway, I will give a bit of a demo. If I move the camera down here, quick, I will film myself playing my soprano. I was going to try and play Confirmation by Charlie Parker, but a song called Moose to Mooch is a better one. And this one has some high D, so it is a little buggy. Let me move this because the baritone's in the way. Now as you can hear, this note, that's the note that starts to get screwy, high D, in which you can't play fast songs. So honestly, all the squeaking is also because, well, this is not a very good instrument. It ain't that, but that it's, well, not made well. There were several problems when we got this, and we actually bought a gold one. That was $400, and that actually had a piece missing from the casting. So we had to actually mail it back to China, wait 3 months for a $500 silver one, which is the one I got here, to come, and for it to have another problem. My dad actually had to fix it with, let me see if I can find it, the part. a guitar piece. Like literally, it was like a guitar pick tuner, not tuner, but like it was like a tightener for a string that he had actually had to put in because a note would not register correctly with it missing, which he had to self-install. Anyway, I can't find it, so I'm going to go into the baritone. Now, the baritone is very different. Let me move the camera back up here for what this saxophone really sounds like. I'm going to go all the way down to all the way to the highest note I know. This is the lowest note. Now, lowest note is A, and the highest note is the F sharp, which is actually considered altissimo range, which is breaking, not breaking the horn, but breaking the actual range the instrument is meant to go. The real note is F, but F sharp is pretty easy to break, so I consider it a note. Now, soprano, because of its glitches, is a problem. Now, oh, I activated my metronome. Should probably stop that. This instrument right here, it's in the key of B flat. You know, if you've looked on videos, you know the horn that has a neck that curls down like that. Now that is the tenor, and that is exactly one octave higher than this. Now the alto saxophone, which is the most widely used one and the one you see in all my other sax videos, the few ones like the E flat alto solo, that is an alto. And this is in B flat just like the tenor, right? Well, the alto is an E flat just like the bari. And the bari is one octave lower than the alto. So what you get, since the tenor is in between, basically bari is the lowest, tenor is half highest, is half, and third is a half octave higher than that. And sorry, here, let me recite this again. Bari's the lowest, tenor is half an octave higher in range. This, or the alto, never mind, is a full octave higher than the bari, and this is an octave and a half higher than the bari. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I used to think everything was an octave higher than itself, than every instrument before it, but I was wrong. So this is the baris, the newer ones, have a low A key, which is what you heard. Now this is B flat, which is the lowest note for most horns. This is what it sounds like. I'm going to play it here. Dang, that doesn't go down. Yeah, that's a broken key. I'll have to have a look at that. So let me play with B flat. See that bubbling? That's a weird defect. What horns have, certain horns, we call that bubbling, and which that's not a very nice sound. Bubbling. And you don't want that. So I'm just going to try and make a solid sound as possible. That was the best, probably B flat you can get. Now let's go into the bari and let me play a low B flat. This is the second lowest note. And you can see it doesn't sound the same. Not that it doesn't sound the same in an octave higher, but it doesn't sound the same in that it's about an octave and a half higher than the normal B flat on this. So I'm going to play the highest note, or not the highest note, but the one that sounds the cleanest, normal, high C. That's what normal high C sounds like on that. And that's C with the octave key if you're not sure. Which is jumping up an octave higher than normal C. This is normal. This is octave key C, same as the one I just played on the bari. You can hear the difference. This one is about half lower than the full octave. It's just about half. So, and the weird thing is how small this horn is, and how this requires nearly, well, take this for example. It weighs less, it weighs about the weight of an iPad, a weight of about an iPad mini, or 2 2 keyboards, computer keyboards, stacked on each other. Now, the better horns have heavier metals, but yeah, it's pretty light. Now this is the weight. It weighs pretty decent. I can try and get it all in shot here. It's the weight of about, over a tenor, about, you could say, about 40 to 50 keyboards in a box. That's why I have a steel stand I use to hold this thing in place. Now, part of the reason I wanted to make this video is just because it's cool. I have so many well, not so many. I have a decent amount of saxophones. If I just move the camera a little bit, I got a soprano, another alto, a soprano sitting up there, soprano here. I got an alto, my nice alto right there in that case. But my Barry sitting right next to me. I got a tenor back there. I got a clarinet or two, a keyboard, another keyboard, a piano, accordion. I have a lot of instruments, you could say. Now, well, my family, my dad, I should rather say, because he's the one that buys all the instruments for me. So, thanks, Dad, for buying me all these, because this is really nice of him. And I hope you like this video. I just wanted to make a video on saxophones more. I thought I should start making more saxophone videos. So with that, I'll just end with a chord.